Yes, I'm going to be a Emra Begum Jumedia so on Adom TV. That's when you're brand now joining and pay. Baby, will be a real self and a baby will be a Adom TV share by kind courtesy of DSTV channel 280, Go TV channel 119, Multi TV. They was on this no your live and so honum. But they accuracy in Siam. I'll pay for a second year and call and for my gold board jewelry. Gold board jewelry. The Biavacato say. Ope bebia obeto ade ye pure gold party a gold board jewelry for showroom kwa na benya ade ye pure gold enti ring na akwa koto neka cho say 18 karat gold e chinje bia eni ho 18 karat enye ne ye di bi gold dust afefa ho ni bia da bi omonto ma de sa say chain say ne bibia de to nsa ne odo to nan e na akoto na ape pure gold kwa de a to for free gold board jewelry for showroom o showrooms bebre e bi won kran e bi so okumasem Hwehwemo ewo Kimbu Road, Diamond House. Our number is 0555 810005. Osu, Oxford Street or showroom back from 0556 771 438. East Legon, Otele Avenue or showroom back from 0553 163 811. Spintex Marina Mall inside Wadamwa or showroom back as well. Our number is 0556 771-414. Tema Community 11. And so showroom bako from 0556 771-415. Kumasi Ampoma Arcade. And so showroom bako dan emu. Number 0556 771-416. And a Prempeh the First International Airport. The friend Kumasi Airport no. Also showroom bako or frame 0531 040 808. Debbie, I'm catching so auto gold board jewelry for adie. Eddie, you're not especially to come free Ghana kwa outsider. And yet the friend kwana ko mo carry Ghana along. Eddie, be catch gold board jewelry. Or this discover the collection that marries heritage with modern luxury. Dr. Brian Echampon, SC Yemfa Trikwasem and confirm NPP party ejitafo nyina. And kanka ninya Dr. Mahmoud Baumia yem before to aba Eddie some flag bearer for 2028 presidential election. Also, the Obia as Enkaka Muamunya Jidu and delegate at Tuaba at the man of party for Motanachi, a buan man in Jumediate me every per so the Winina Masi. Now, as some of course I can't say, or seen also say MPP phone come embum, Monkamu embum, Senebeya, a could be a more for 2028. No, Monsabe to me, I can Dr. Brian Champ or Manabua or they Abba Arape. And about your 4 Atlantic Ambassador Charles. Siako already a member of Parliament Malaysia and Brim constituency. That's now Professor Titus Kofi Beyuo, a MP for Lampusti constituency. Or your former General Secretary, the Ghana Dr. Fonka Bumku. Or also your board chair by the Kolebu Teaching Hospital. Or also a member on the Health Committee.
That's right.
Parliament.
That's right. That's right. That's right. One man no chop. I said look at here, someone can say one man no chop. One no quite that's right.
But yes, man. For what's a message, brother? I can come number 0531 029 795 0531 029 795. Ambassador Osheye.
Nyamiadom. Kwesi nyamiadom. Say Saturday na say ejabo. Oh yeah, presidential primaries no. Okay. Bia koso kama ohwa brema ntokwa BNC wo ho bia koto na ba na across Ghana. I think say kakra meka on sa elections here said akire pefe say NPP Dr. Baumia na yede ne ko akansie 2028 no. Ya to aba na wie na aka ne se nyina be ka ye ho abom we share from Dr. Baumia ndra yen members of parliament na ko ne ho yekochia no ye mani ntwinkwa oka sembi se ono de no hwehwe an so be ko bi abom. Okay. Wo party no supporting no one supporting no ne hian se o ye MPP ni. Okay. Ye nyina ye be ye ejuma abom. We share enso a wa hyase immediately ndra oko President Kufuor okokushia no needing komo wie so sako na nadu danko Kufuor do ho kushia no nti MPP fo nyina me de ye nyina nka ehumbom The elections are over. For my brim, Muamutuma, Dr. Baumia, Muamantuma, Dr. Baumia, yen one party. Yen kai humbom na ejuma kese da yenim 2028 no. Yetimi edin kunim. I could see apart from that, one sendra so na parliament ye resume here. Until so far now we are looking forward this year no. And at this sitting no nyama bekoso kama na eja oman no mpuntu no ayi na hwehwe no akonenim.
Prof, we say now work constituency obedu da ben?
Bedu Sunday
no okay.
Sunday no. Yeah. Na meso me chiawe me mo official pa.
Afi come to.
Afi e chiae. Na me congratulate me nua ene ne party for. Me ka say omo ahye Ghana democracy enyonyam. The way omo election no course kama bibia nsi no. I think it's good. Nti ye be ba uma baso pa. At least omo atime omo flag bearer aye ba kunwa ntokwa bia nsi sa na ye pe no. Kire wadwen. And yes, Ntokwabi. And to that extent, no, we commend them highly. Na ye don't masse. Say o man ko for obi fufra. Say be yenim say do Tony Blues. No more fun ni pa yenim ne deda. Yen si ye be ye fie nyema yi.
Okay.
Na mre ni dua. Ya hwe ni be.
Daily Guide the Wakata Airport is a reshuffle hit police service. Daily Guide the Wakata Aerodrome. Also government to rename Kotoka International Airport. Anti-LGBTQ bill. NDC makes U-turn minority ne can say Otufo goes on vacation abroad. SkyTrain witness accused of saving own skin. Daily Guide the Wakata Aerodrome. The Daily Gist the Wakata su NDC 2028 presidential race. Mahama threatens ministers with dismissal. Comes with a picture of Honorable Eric Opoku and Dr. Kasia to force in Daily Gist and report to them. I said Baumia sweeps votes in 232 constituencies. Gift your Waris lawyer runs to Supreme Court over witness statement. NDC government pushes for renaming Kotoka International Airport. The Daily Gist, the Bokata, I don't know. The Chronicle, and Sunye. Pandai judgment. Osagini salutes Supreme Court judges. Most of you don't speak the truth. Babin tells MPs. Natochi congratulates Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. The Chronicle, the Bokata, so I don't know. The Ghanaian Times, and Sunye. At World Government Summit 2026, Africa deserves seat at global table. President John Dramani Mahama. IGP announces major reshuffle at top level of police service. 1978-82 AFCON winners living in Squatter. Haruna Yusuf speaks out. The Republic, the Bokata Sudiem. Minority slams Mahama government over economic tout. Over economy, tout MPP as only credible option. Speaker moves to propose December 7 public sector dismissals. Republic Press, also don't know. The Publisher. Bring the jobs you promised. Minority leader chases government. Mighty 87 show Baumia love. Kotoka name on airport to go off. Hold your fire on running mate. Big wigs say it's too early. Afenyomaki remain minority leader. The Publisher. The Source, the Wakatasu Enye. Focus on winning back trust upon Kroma to NPP. Auditor General confirms MIF row. Re-audit external auditor rejected. SkyTrain case. Lawyer accuses witness of testifying to avoid liability. Cocoa farmers threaten demo over unpaid arrears. The Source, the Wakata pseudonym. The Accra Times. Upper West Economic Development. Mahama Bagbin committed launch Shipak Resource Hub. Unimark IG leads the way. Upper West Catholic Church Honest Speaker. The Accra Times. The Informer, the Wakata Sunye. At Dubai Conference Summit, Mahama touts Ghana's digitalization record. Honesty will win vote over to NPP upon Kroma. Towards a united NPP, Baumia embraces all factions. Adopt Father for All approach. World Bank support Ghana's food security agenda with $22.6 million. Bola Taxi Tricycle Group gets new leaders. The informal the worker also and no. To any the worker will be another pay a bar yasum. About the mamisha say free so. Minister for Health, I see a posted doctors. Now no ko Utiri James. I want to the baby this week. So when out of the 23 doctors they are posted to the region, 2 pay and now reported to post. And perhaps so we and command idea about Afram Plain South district. Na so I am videos now share baby a nurse phone nam and son of Moko hospitals and our health centers are quite for ye ejuma. Was a been a Adom TV. What should be the way out?
I could see anope me buy na uyi sa video yi. I could see me rehoye. I could see say one him say nyame nesa nipa yare. Na ansa na yankopon besa nipa yare no the fat nipa so. Sure. Inti your doctors and your nurses no omni the representatives omno mu gina yankopon anemu na mo sa yare. Inti say ubenya communities bebre a omu susun say you need doctor, you need a nurse for, you need doctor, you need a nurse for. Now issues every day, every month, every year. Neba say ade we ninti na doctors and nurses and person ebeko. Oba me district, Brem North district, Dr. Sechi in charge, medical doctor, medical superintendent. Last time in any didn't come on. A district a share in Nipabe 120,000. No, only 3 doctors and ewo. And you misu say now a district in Nipa 120,000 3 medical doctors. It is our OT report here. See, a whole region, ya posted doctors 25. Na 2 pe enako. Na OT minister no. The workers are not pretending as if said this is the first time I could see who be say. Because why a ranking member on health for over 8 years? Oba and Swabe minister for at least a year. It won't name what is happening. Won't name some of your I could say some ni say. 1. Share Ghana ha. Doctors you post your moko in crass ne various in kron ketwa na wo ichire no. Aya na no mu complaining and say anka mo my extra allowance be. Okay. Say bia doctor be wo Konfanoche and a doctor wo 37 doctor be wo Kolebu so wo tua ne bia boso me 10,000 cedis yeah ye wo nkrase ye wo lambusie any ade ne de anka at least for be 2,000 3,000 bi for peso na enye I say motivational allowance bi. Okay. Na yetimi de twitwa ye ho because yan baby aye woni mamu ya den etoda car crowd be ko akohwe omo yare kra unye bi ebo ha light electricity a problem internet krapo ni hope so de uye bibia o de aye
ebi na from place south MP no e ka no say post two ba no constituency a
yes
o your ba o your bemo unim mototwi o so kosunyatwi
eso kosunyatwi e na hwe baby o de cross
yeah
hwe te say wo krapo betimi aka no any ade. But yenye ebiom one doctors who bisa Prof Obeka doctors de lokum an obi edidi ho lokum so ye do ko share in crash na onye lokum nye na say salary ya na udi na iti me be share crash me won ma be 4 me pese me so me mba no me pe quality education de mom me so me pese ja me pass asibidi me dan me so me ja me pese me enjoy life. Now the man could say crash ho na me nya lokum crap so at least ma me salary a lokum so me nya dia eni amenko I could see ebiom in Ghana you were about only 4 specialist training centers.
Okay.
Bako Accra, Bako Kumasi, Bako Tamale, Nancy non person de Bako Ebeka ho Cape Coast. Only 4. A doctor see so they bia no so when train you one ko wenim one year courses There's a baby out in a while now. Obi a specialist. Now, what the core regions are training centers it becomes difficult for them. Ayo den say ebi ofi lambusie baby away. Na okasebia or back training wo tamale. Obede aba daily. Na obeba na wako na obede so asa akọ nipa yare. Iti de bia o manu dem. Ucha minister na nsem wakikan minister kana no ya mesre. Because no so akwesi wa onim de bia okwana camera di nechi. No play to the gallery. Issues are at stake no. Enye nsem a all the two bia no and issues no. How do we energize your doctors no? How do we motivate your doctors no? So now do you go to a class na wetimi enya bibi aye wenya bibi ejina so. Say doctor in the as we sit now. So o catch your doctor say okay warn him say say post to call north and they post to call deprived area. Yeah. And you know okay okwa e bia obedi 2 years wo ho. After 2 years no afi obetimi aba e bia bigger town. As we speak now it is say bia ni wa e kire say post to call north and you post to call a deprived community. One kasa there's an exit plan. Emrene so e bia say after 2 years after 3 years e betimi you a hard posting no na do aba e bia soft landing. It say bia ni ho sa. It is said wa to a deprived area. Now after 4 years 5 years one kasa opesa wo pre na ye you de ba baby a e bia ho be hihia o kakra wa amenities kakra. This a watchro from o district no e dey call district superintendent. District superintendent betro e dey call regional regional director betro e dey aba national betro na fe aba minister na fe abetena se ye wi a minister so sa atro akọ region atro akọ district atro it takes years for these just opportunity say be our survey be a community be person fi hoba a better community. It takes years for these changes no to be effected. Okay. The doctors no be am person obeko e bi say akwese na aba ne say won say America ne UK any other countries no mo poach a lot of your nurses and doctors no
say the big crack obabados
they are so they are poaching them poach omo because omo war a very good package for these nurses and then doctors. It will be a doctor be abana abain spend so much millions of cedis. You training we now obey medical doctor. You training we no obey nurse. Opportunity see ba because Ghana no and that so be any abain so say omo ba beye bi strong kumbia ebe se teachers ni mu ebe se mo kenya na ometimi aye ejuma se na fata. That's what we find ourselves. Obi person obeko oti na onko oti na mumuntra Accra mumuntra Kumasi mumuntra Tamale debi ambassador
Chas Radio
Prof mekase ambassador wakasa ye oni munsem numu ba medical crowd besoso
okay
any say problem we no enye ne problem
sure
okay say na me former general secretary of the medical association. Before that na me was association mu until I became general secretary. At least yentu ho na mo kra de me 3 different governments I try say be fix it the way. Okay. Me no amekai na the immediate ones honorable Ajima me no time.
Okay.
Or try say obetumi fix it the way. Emma ye for me committee bi. Na sa committee no na meka ho na yen work up a package a ebeboa ama a doctor for no apene say ombekoko ye adwuma e wo nkrankra. In fact we did a full research ebisa doctor for nankasa omam wo nkra se ebisa omam wo school doctor for school afi no mbewie school apiaba so wo ba de na be mo akọ ekrase de na be ma tena ahọ no ma ye adwuma eye hu calculation because ne no aka bebre no kre enya bi ho so a bia wan kan sebi ofa sikasem na from that research no
okay.
Document ni kire yen say wo sika very important okay. Because eno no aka no nipa
mo
committee no we came out with a package okay. Rural and deprived area incentive package
okay.
But na aban antimi I implement the package. Okay. we are transcending the aba ema me the ama minister sisia ama ono so hwe say the betimi ato ho anamo nti omo ye bi but antimi at the time. Okay. And there are some challenges why in Tiaban it's difficult to do that. But no. First thing, me ma some of the reasons. One, uko ikura wa wakati ya npena wunya. Okay. Something very interesting. Ubetumi regional district capital. Na doctor ni ho.
District capital.
District capital na doctor ni ho. No uko ikura Chag Hospital wo. A Christian mission for hospital wo. Bako na doctor wo no. Yes, na denti na kuro kese no na doctor no na do ekura wa na doctor wo.
Okay.
Na chi adwin so kakra. Hwehwemu no me hu se ekura ho no no. Especially in sorry clinic
like for mission hospitals.
Okwa o ma allowance.
Okay. Aside or salary.
Okay. Catholic church no mo wo bia o mo fe no bishop allowance. The bishop be ma allowance for coming there. You be feel gas amount.
Okay.
You be ba foul. You be utilities amount. A credit to send the DSTV be back on. At least who's waiting me when near cost war crocasium.
Okay.
Into those little things, no. Emma, ube a hospital saying, na say, I saw it there.
Okay.
Mission hospital, I don't have 4 person moko. Not district hospital, no, or monko. Then the other thing where you know, opportunities for further studies. Or can
yeah.
Because obi won kan ha. Obi or medical or you ma quote me law. Or you make MBA or kolebu crampo de obetimi ato aso specialization quick but we no we kra ho no no untimi specialization this say wa ba kro kesiem
okay
and nipa na tina okaka na oba kro kesiem be specialization by that time no ukase won kwa onko ase ni say we be school for na e bebre na we be school 24-25 years unim say na me chade or medical school
sure.
So we be school around 24-25 bebre nyen ware at that early age no ukase onko ekra e bi obeko
yeah
but okoho no mu na osaba krokese ma by that time around 30 honum no wawari wawo obeden de akola na ko ni yira ko then they told us say adebako e how mo say doctor bia or we kura say or family bia no he has to keep 2 homes because this will pick down e krokese
for
yere no ma no manya school papa ako because o man timi ko school mo te form
yeah
what you say then what future na person the mom as a doctor
yeah
in that you say wo to library wa ha no wo to library bi owo
okay
wo to water bill wa ha wo to water bill bi owo wo to rent wa ha wo to rent wa so that doctor has an increased burden
with the same salary
a onya lokum bi anye nti say wonti nyema we bi ase a
okay
you won't understand why ka so bi nko ha onko agwesi lambu say yeah the doctor two na bre this time
okay
0 obiama na udu lambusa me kokache minister for communication your communities be oye do ko ho say oye doctor ho nde udu a untimi kra anye call enka nche obusian for so wakoduo obedu no network na dani Burkina Faso network we call dani roaming the free crime network challenges enti ye design ma wenyina ka ho na doctor no ka se wonko a we ka se onko so what we came out no you can say you classify the whole communities until I want to go to the solutions.
Okay.
Na mebo Minister Abaso for going to OT because OT no enye a doctor for na enko no nkwa a doctor for na enko no linked to that no omo health indicators na bad
OT region
na say here call a review of all the health sector this new year performance Ghana Health Service teaching hospitals na dey and I went there as Kolebu board chair and I dey so you cause our review you share region by region we share regional o kan maternal mortality a enye o kan infant mortality a enye o kan we
kan ma kwa wo so a
emba ha o ko nkola omundi 5 years na omo ewu sa nyamani nyina na oti there very bad they were intino na was a minister okoho or the team nyina moko on the ground no mko hese then ekoso
okay
and I think say okoye no inti ya me manya say doctors too no koto omo no they were really appreciative and motivated say nyese atoye egu so the kind sometimes do to her as a punishment wakoshe baby a obi an dwen ho biom na wo wekura ho wa wo bobo wo sun hu ne esisu na de be chi na o minister ankasa abesra wa nkranhye so I encourage him say no ye no is good the next level near mean can has he has formed a committee.
Okay.
Says that document na WHO for per technical committee me ye hu adwuma no. Yen hwe how we can implement it. Ebi yesika, ebi nyesika.
Okay.
Nyesika no accommodation. Yeah. Mimi MP Walambu say, my canwo, who said doctor for Mudumbayan. I call them one by one. Say what person Obalambu say. I'll do everything to make you comfortable. Okay. I had no work. Remember flight tickets, in and out. No coffee hokeke. Maybe be better. We'll look for a place for you. Maybe better. We'll try to make you comfortable for the first few times at overhaul. So probably what I was said the mount. Top public crack ebe there ya. Yebe ye. Neama why comfortable. Me no doctors too. Nyame for obi a say oh wanye adwuma wakra.
Hey, obi post to abono.
Aye.
And that's what call private hospital.
Obi or private. Obi crowd was starting school Legon or yeah another program. Do say or yeah private work as doctor and or special or study public health. Ntenya do Balambu say. What I say? Asem ne din inti no. Enyema ni bia was say ye. E was a ahemfo. And then no minister can be. E was a ahemfo. MPs, MMDCs, ye nyina ye bem. Ni ye boa with accommodation. Ye boa with improvement of road network. Baby omo beda. Then policies abema omo atimi akọ school ntem ase omo mo akra. E was say oye bibi abema nipa na wusa wo akra ha you under punishment kakra. Okay. And be mo bi akọ ekura ho. Nti so tina oye adwuma 4 years ansa na wako school a ye hihye say wo be we ekura no 2 years wo be school. Abema nipa na apentem so be ho because obeba school ntem. Yeah. Nhihye mi so service ni mu a sometimes wo person okwa ye say to reliever bra. Me na me to no me dem akọ pay reliever. Me HR person.
That's called man she wan na. Now
me HR director. Minima one obeba ho. Na me am ho kra wonya me ho a na me nka ho asempa one obeba ho biom. Because me na me advocate for the place. Yeah. Inte we say treat omo wo ho ni yie. No mo atimi aka ho asempa. Mo bi nso apese den ombra. Yeah. Inte no ne meka ne say all hope is not lost. Okay. Minister no e din hihye bi to akwam say near ever financial implications no ebi ne say yes ye ma a percentage of basic salary. Okay. So open say obeko ekura ho
as allowance.
As allowance. Okay. IFN rural allowance. Okay. But we have to work that out well. One hwe ni ya Ghana o start I don't know o adwen pa na adena say na Pascal be say sis ya and say obeka say omesimi we ekura se obi tinkan obeka say amasama ye ekura se. Okay. Obeka say dodo anso ye ekura se.
So we need to define
define. Okay. Until ya some multi indicator metrics be a calculate a crash. Okay. We now have to validate that tool across the country. Okay. Into a crash, I can say very deprived, you know. If you telephone network nye, a coin nye, electricity wo sha, oba nye grade A school bia nko. Ye hwe o mu BC performance, YC performance, secondary school wo social amenities away cra. All this must come in the poverty index of the area. So that kind of calculation, it cannot be static. I was saying amphibia because a crab or a 2 years time
a movie say be movie from district to
municipality. It be also ebia ye twa we pay doctor wo. Okay. But by 5 years time no, we 10 doctors na wo. Ejuma da so no enye the same to say obi a ono kwa na wo. But you can say ebia wo lambu say bia dey bia be ma allowance na be do maybe no e wa develop cra na mo allowance. Okay. So a bit technical kakra. But in Krasha, me a doctor for ne say, government is willing, minister is willing, and into no one can say chin, or afraid GMA for, or afraid other stakeholders, or Mumbetin's name, then the Bayama a doctor for no any other health workers alcohol. But I could see my no easy no. I did back when I can't say, a crabia or doctor, be teacher. Yes. My can't. Ebima a teacher for no so. Yeah. Sa baby a hu ya nipa bre ni motoi. Possible say teacher so ho. Yeah. So sa two professions we. And I say conform ye adwuma in this area.
We dey no deal.
Yes, because the cool box ne kura no. Yeah. Wan kwa obi nya polio vaccine. Wan kwa obi nya immunization. Sa kola ne benji no wanya TB because wanya ne immunization at birth. Ene kura no to isum na hwegu a say what I say? Intino juma pa na papa ye. And na time that so. Okay. Because a cool box temperature no cost right. Don't know woman no. I say.
Hey, and now until how I wash you nyina betimi adidi akotama.
Intina wo ye ntem owie hu so asati no motor awde ko because ye wo akola no so for fresh first day of birth no eduro bi wo we mu a wo say akola no nya. Into when Timmy or
school box no.
And so I told us when Timmy and Qua. Sa kola dey be a 3 days. No nya say draw na. In fact so also nya film no onya. So these are the technical challenges I have. But health is cross-sectorial. Health be year. Yeah. It was a local government, jina ye. It was a roads and highways, jina ye. It was a water and works and housing, jina ye. Because it in fact affects a lot of sectors. Yeah. The general economy also influences it. You can a doctor for nurse or move Ghana. It's the economy. And sometimes loss of hope. Because we need hope or system no more. You want to live. And the Beyuo Mpensenpensemu Amanyosem. So I want to talk nationalistic. Okay. Because you in this sector. Now a lot of doctors were leaving the country. Earlier, many times we were school no. We call graduation, half of the class then make graduation. Sometimes best graduating student crowd one award. Right? In the medical school in Lagos. Now, ebedu maybe. Now that time, now they at the man for chain. Nay postgraduate education. Okay. Person specialized, and we didn't have specialization in Ghana. Then wahano, ne West Africa. We bet me 10 years now we that. Hey, na Nigeria for the best I mean. And I do call Nigeria. No fail. Now obia person to specialization. Then you have established around Kufuor time and they started Ghana College of Physicians and Surgeons. Okay. It changed the narrative. And we'll be at Ghana to do postgraduate study. Me say man I train here, I had part of my training in Michigan, but bulk of my training in Ghana, Manko. I specialized to the fellowship level in Ghana because of the Ghana College. Yeah. So that thing is retaining us. And another solution they are back to this thing is decentralizing training. No, because I four. Yeah. So it's gone beyond the 4. Okay. So most of the regions, we are doing satellite training. And they say the training to train gynecologists. Okay. So because of that, we on Makra. So to cater for those in the upper west region. Upper region, upper west region. Those are some of the things that yeah. But this brain drain, call up now bad down. So when the economy improves, we say no be up economy no bad, no be up during the time of this debt exchange. It hate people so bad, seeing our teachers picketing and all of that. Then not even young doctors, consultants of my grade, not omoko. Then when things change and get better, then they decide to stay. So they are trying to maintain the economy in a year. Okay. All parties, whoever is ruling, if we maintain the economy and we give hope and assurance to the people, and go for better now,
but I say, Professor Beyuo, farmers say you are not a challenge in the KK annually. 0531 029 795 0531 029 Ja comments to a Facebook stream now say Adom TV and Adom TV Extra. Ambassador, oya we say me change Kotoka International Airport dino. And Accra International Airport. The finest name. Yo, my bit me for our airport.
Yeah, because Ndra na mete. Okay. I'm say before 1969 na sana near Free Airport no. Accra International Airport. After the attempted coup no, Kotoka no, and military government then decided in honor of Kotoka role play, in the earlier coup no, omde nidin ebetoso. Because since that time no, I know be any. Uti nyame adom na utimi fu plane obelande Kotoka International Airport na about na walande any ade. But me kai say around Ghana at 40. Okay. This sentiment by out say Ghana baby edu there and fatain say ye de ku maker din ebeto ye international airport into sanka be ya anka nsesa. Nkofo kan ho asema but Ndra, me say President Pese Osisadino or the call back to Accra International Airport. Me I was see me who in Faso was so at the man I bring for. Seriously.
So ye change from Kotoka to Accra. Me Faso be any summa
because in Faso be any so more because I could see me bano. Me call Madam for boyfriend Kwame Dan ton cement and then the building materials. I'm say Fisher Paul Kwame na Christmas here cousin so Christmas then your man ko ye cry. I'm say adan. Also eja Kwame dan yeah building materials. Abrim yes. I say oh MP eja so on him say building materials there cocoa farmers. Na Kuafo ya na eto building materials around this time. Into no manye sales bia because Kuafo no omusika yan farm mo. Me ko Abrim old station madam for pan or two meat pie friend Sita. Okay. Sita oba Abrim open meat pie, Sita meat pie the whole Abrim. Abrim. Nam say Sita. Na Christmas in your cousin also MP anko ye. Nam say I then that say one him. Yeah, one him say district there cocoa ejuma ya. Nti say yentua ekweni na. Onye scam beto meat pie. Me kokrobe friend ekwen say me madam for Kofi Yesu. Okay. Akwesi Kofi Yesu cocoa crache. Okay. Iti dakra me call ekra na na say okoshie ma the previous night no ba. Nam say no Kofi Yesu na say me show am sanka. Kofi Yesu ye dey. Cocoa crache. Okay. Nam say Kofi Yesu. Na eba na say me from am sanka. I say oh MP. Eja since November. Nkrofo de omu cocoa abreme. Me makoton. Me nye sika mfentua Kuafo yi. Iti no mo bedi kropo a problem. To do mo ba. Oh bia me pe bibi kakra koto eduane. Iti ono ade botom sika. E na ode mom. Afa kodu baby a onto me just say onto me kropo enya ho hye. Ene abremfo bre. Eni nti no Kofi Yesu say onto ne fie. Ne bone ne sen because aban ejuma koko Kuafo ayire omo ho omo gine wiem ado koko ati koko. Akwesi ama omudi koko e akoma aban up to now since November. It's Christmas here in Kofor we akoko omudi mo omudi we no koko Kuafo ewa brim there akwesi eti media wo beja ha na okeka your friend say Accra International Airport abeni pa na wa brim koko Kuafo na wa brim na ye no mo omodwen da ben na ban ba betua sika na ye sika da ben na ban de be man nkola bebre ko school fees omo ko school omo ba bebre ko school fees eni nyema omo be hia na school nkola Kuafo ma kwesi omo ye den to even get them e be 100 Ghana po e be 100 Ghana say obi a me ba ko school jifa say obotom akwesi a problem na share na aban ni di hu dey change den from Kotoka to Accra. Den infaso na ebre abrimfo, den infaso na ebre oman no, den infaso na ebre koko Kuafo a omo Ghana, omo su sa ban emra na sika esa ban de mom no mo fan dom no. Okay, so akwesi mo na mo ka say koko sika bottom mo beto no 7,000. Join the campaign. 6,000. Me hondo me ka 7,000. Abrim, on beka 7,000. I'll provide a video. One beka. Me provide a video. No one account. NDC for a brim beka 7,000. Beto cocoa bottle. So beto. On beto cocoa bottle 7,000. NDC process. Yes, Abrim. Yeah, cocoa na premium cocoa. Okay. Abrim cocoa no. Premium cocoa. I'm so beto 7,000. Black soil. Yes. On beto 7,000. Okay. But don't admit it. Say na ko ba ne say okay if you are for me you ready so mo beton o mo nsase dia magalam say for and that is the seriousness of the matter. Am I ready? So ukra 15,000 e be ma 1 acre beje because one soon him say baby akoko we bia na ska kokko shase likely baby akoko we bia ska kokko shase say people are ready because ma ton koko since November, December, January, February. Once the crime nyaya na galamse ni bi ba say oh meji 5,000. I say as a member of parliament here waka say tia galamse obefo aso say o constituent and ton wasas in former galamse. Akwesi man must survive but not through a foul me. Man must survive not through a foul me. The survival of man akwesi any the first instinct any pebia so you have to survive. How do you survive? Abaya bekasa de akwesi what do cocoa what akwesi don him the way I cocoa they omo bre na wetimi add cocoa ati dia koma aban up to now since November, December, January, February Christmas omendibi New Year omendibi omo ba ko school still a problem It affected the economies of all the cocoa growing constituencies in Ghana.
Come back to renaming of Kotoka.
It's me there. I was it me there. Mame land.
But say what is so your argument say the name Kotoka no. And she remember obinsu tie na adwen say me kura say me ku na succeed dia o chirebo man betimi ahyemen monyam. So getting away Kotoka Dini from our airport, and you raise that mentality say, obit me a fakwambo is why you go memu, our manasa for quem sas have a shed and munyamana.
Oh, I see. Me the Salamekayan. And then the president bet me assassin and adjoin. Say, in fact, airport in two before.
Okay.
Hotel, friends, public universities.
Yeah.
And Nancy, mobile, bill by my sardine. So they've done it. My sardine appear min Kobia and Mijuma Bra, appear min Carbo. The university NDC government, president say there be yes, answer. It has a sign intermediate, a didn't sign the impact on the local person, impact on the life of the ordinary person. I was sending here.
Okay.
And in here.
Okay.
So what's he said from Kotoka to Accra? A bit boosty. Friends saying tourism.
Okay.
Is it going to boost tourism? A bit man could be Bagana. A bit my investors are Bagana. Sanya main a bit to make creating enough jobs. If you're not going to create enough jobs, if you're not going to boost tourism, a man could be in Bagana there. And then why do we waste time on this? Rather than tackle Nyema, a fundamental to the core of the ordinary Ghanaian. If you are for bread.
But I see. Ambassador Oredu, Professor Aitos Kofi Beyuo. That was with your cocoa.
Bacho debi.
Aha, interpretation say some make no. That means no say impact no on feel it. I go say yasem kitwa. I go say yasem kitwa.
Iti abem for. Like I say honorable or a very good storyteller pa. Any brother oh, a good storyteller now. I say, any Abrim Nabi, its own republic. Because the meeting and a penny say, Abrim move for no.
Okay.
Fuel price I go for me and count. Cement price and I down for no. I want to no. I bought for me and cannot.
Oh, but okay, but surprise now, but out of one number.
So, cement so. So, cement so about 10 cities. About 10 cities. Now, Coco, repeat to me. Okay. And what use? Cement in the Hana cake. No matter what to
80. Janibu I free. Honorable just almost over this comment to be. Me did say about to one more.
Okay.
No matter any ombe ava cocoa no.
Okay.
In fact, a clear for Ankasa, Miss me free farming community and your cocoa, but there is some complaint for Besame Ho. And the complaint is say, Janina food staff no, Nibona for the do. Until farmers no, they are worried. Because be a bro or share fertilizer or toy, the cost of tractor or the year employing, na dini na fade the cost of maize na bafom no.
Okay.
Or imagine so bit me anya be at me next year or this year or to me the Adom na. And that's the other effect of an improved economy.
Okay.
Because yama inflation abafom and yama abafom. There are some will I say side effects a binini.
Sure.
Yeah, but I'm sure things will stabilize.
Yeah.
Until yen show be and say the general improved economy means that some things will not be as costly as you wanted them to be. Sure. But it is for the good of all.
Okay.
Mejidi say the Minister for Agric has taken note of this and has a plan. Okay. The president voted that Yema about 200 million, later add another 100 million, almost 300 million to national buffer stock. No more kototo and fee farmers change. So I'm sure His Excellency is having a plan for Kokoi. Okay. But then call to the naming of the airport.
Yeah.
I go see meba. Me can story CB. But meba ebisa me. Ye do holm. Say when you Kotoka.
Okay.
You call airport.
Oh, okay.
On the farm from the airport. Okay. Some say Kotoka, is it somebody's name? And now and a day then offense. In fact, I know a bit about Kotoka, but when Obisa, I had to do a deeper research.
Okay.
And I went reading about the man's life. He was an excellent soldier. He rose through the ranks, right? He was a goldsmith, born somewhere in the Volta region, went through the ranks of the army. At some point, he was of national acclaim because he was sent out as a Ghanaian soldier to the British Army at some point. Now, they rose through to become a lieutenant general.
Okay.
So his military life, excellent. But problem is the ending of it. Now, I know we'll see soon. This is someone that played a key role in the first ever bloody coup of this country in 1966. That took away Kwame Nkrumah. Question is that how we really want to honor the memory of the person? If I saw Kotoka's name at a military establishment, because as far as his military life is concerned, he has lived it to the best. But at some point, he joined to overthrow the state. And that negates everything you have done. Because a disciplined soldier should never, because you vow your allegiance to the state, fidelity to the state. Until the end of a thing matters. And then I shall say. Into what shall say as a very brilliant soldier, you will kama. Now said the last minute, you cause such a harm to the state. Then we honor your memory. It was a NLC decree. 3 million lawyer. But in my research, I came across it. NLC decree 339 of 1969. That established the General Kotoka Trust decree. That's the name of the decree. 1969. 339. And that decree established the object. First one was that to rename. Let me just read the very first one. The object. The object for which the trust is established are: 1, the renaming of the Accra International Airport to Kotoka International Airport after the late General Emmanuel Kwesi Kotoka, without any financial charge being placed on the trust fund. And since then, that renaming has been done. A lot of other things were done. The state bought an accommodation for the widow, acquisition of a furnish, that's F of that decree, acquisition and furnishing of a house at a total cost not exceeding 17,000, I don't know, and say naira or say them for the widow, for the late widow, and several things that were done. These were military decrees. They overthrew our very first republic. 4 republics down. Should we still honor this person with such a national emblem? Also, I don't think my children should learn that a military dictator, someone who we are all studying the great thing Kwame Nkrumah did for us, someone who played a role in cutting short that vision that Kwame Nkrumah had for this nation. Try to go back to that level. Trying to go back to the blueprint of in development that Kwame Nkrumah did by yeah. Okay, see, when they overthrew Kwame Nkrumah document, the books, the writings, they tried to destroy every evidence of this man.
To say they rename the paper. Thou Yaudi na manfo the name Kotoka
Edebano. So unless you see unimo history, then you are a confused person. Because you need your history to guide your future. So I commend His Excellency the President for taking this decision. Now we are renaming now, and they are not coming to name it after an NDC person. This is a nationalistic move. A Accra International Airport. They named the original name of the airport.
Professor, just a second. Why? I'm now running a better work. So for comments, Bram by a back council comments. Yawde. Aba bedwam ye. Yaba ise. Obiem efa emra bedwam tumede. So ebra we dey say onso a wanya bra wo hwe ye. Comment wadwen kira onso wo. Efa komo aye de onso ye back kan e de amawo. Na Professor Beyuo obi asane message bi a health message bi. Oh, my phone. Some say we are maybe ready. And they actually, I'll say, me famau. We say good morning. I am Okan from Bantama in the Sydney West District. Oh, okay, your Bantama was Sydney West.
Wow, debut.
Okay.
Okay.
After this presidential election, it will also be better we elect our offline parliamentary candidate earlier. Incumbent MP should go unopposed. For the agendas, Boache Jako for national chairman, Koka for Asante regional chairman, IB for Bono East chairman. Abronya must lose. Woodby must lose. For the above, we can restore trust, energize the base, and win the hearts of Ghanaians again with Dr. Baumia. Hey, okay. Good morning, Abasi. Renaming Kotoka International Airport is long overdue because it's an anomaly and a curse to name coup makers and a traitors after a national monument like our airport. And also the well, see, watching this video saddened my heart so much. Why our politicians cruise in V8 and expect the ordinary citizens to go this length to serve the nation? My wife is also a midwife in the Volta region there. No water, poor network, lack of good roads, and bad electricity. Atria Nyampon from Asioko and also we every buyer. Okay. Good morning, I'm Eben from Kwabenya. If the micro minority led by their leader, Honorable Afenyo Makin, are okay with a coup plotter to be named after our airport, we are not at all. They can choose to name Kotoka after their children. No one cares. Period. Also the end. Okay. NPP will unite and come back to rescue Ghana from this incompetent, clueless, insensitive, and hopeless government of Mahama and its NDC, whom have not implemented even of its flagship manifesto promise, unlike what President Akufo-Addo and NPP government did in 2017 with free SHS. Where is the 24-hour economy, which meant to create jobs, one job, three people? This policy is missing in action. Mr. President, teachers and nurses' automatic posting promise are also missing in action. NDC Mahama promised to create more jobs for the youth in the cocoa industry. Today, what is the situation? Eko the Soso, aka Okoto Rasta of Bojase, should we free a buy? Woman, can say me? When I fetch him, the
trade minister.
Please, I want to ask how now that they are renaming everything. What about Baba Yara Sports Teremi Kumasi? Are they going to rename it or it's not the name in Ashanti land? So that's okay. Okay. Also then. What's a good morning? Please, where's my name? Greetings to my fellow Pojoba, Dr. Beyuo. My name is Jeffrey from Kofoju. Secondly, but on my name was Adom FM. Secondly, we the people living around Pojo's area, Efijansi police station and its around have not seen a single drop of water from Ghana Water for the past 4 months. We have gone to the district manager to complain about it, but he keeps on giving us flimsy excuses. Okay, then, Pacho, but the renaming of Ghana's airport leaves me with a barrage of questions, though it makes sense based on its political antecedent. What seems a bit worrisome is how a section of the populace are trying so hard to drag this on ethnic and tribal lands. I believe this country has come a long way enough to be treating matters of national interest on tribal lines. This monument has served all and sundry regardless of its origin. Let's tread cautiously. Jumbo, say, Akwasi, good morning to everyone. Please, is this nurse working for Ghana Health? Hey, he's rather bringing sickness to his patients, not medicine. Changing airport name is nothing to Ghanaians. The airport needs upgrading, not just the name. Okay, Ken, so dear, I don't know. I say, I'm MC Akona from Akwase. My MP Charles already is really fighting well for cocoa farmers, especially people of Abrim. God bless you, Honorable. The NDC has nothing good for Ghanaians. Well, see, it is very sad the way NDC is making mockery of Ghanaians' charity lives. Upon all pressing issues with the country, such useless rising unemployment, high cost of living, inability to pay workers, rising galamsey menace, one-ton strike and others, the incompetent NDC government sees renaming of airport and invests as the major priority. Obama, and greetings to you and your panelists, especially my honorable MP, Professor Beyuo. Let me use this platform to commend him on his resolve to reset the Lambuzi constituency, especially in the aspect of education and health. More grace to your elbows, continue with the good works. Ambrose, Dezu, Edwefe, Chebogu, Sarete? Chebogo. Okay. It's the honorable Swadasse. And you say good morning. Look at how NPP and NDC are doing to Ghanaians since independence up to date. Health workers cannot get access to reach their patients who are suffering, always attending big conferences without producing nothing for our nation. Ghana is a shame. Ghana is a shame, dear. Ghana's adorable. Good man, please. I'm Abigail from Obuasi. I like your show. The case of Afram Place is very serious, and please help them. Minister will surely help them. And that's Abigail. Good man, my name is Azuma Kosi. I am watching from Togo. For me, if the airport could be named Osayifu International Airport, it will honor the founder of nation. Okay. That's it for watching us from all the way from Togo. Good morning, Akwasi. Please tell Ambassador to sometimes throw aside politics and be a bit nationalistic. The name Accra alone at the airport gives them 8 mileage nationally and internationally, and it's good for Ghana. Ambassador, didn't your government rename universities despite severe hardship in the country? Your government tried to build a cathedral almost amidst DDP. It's a good call to rename Kotoka because history is important in nation building. KK Esiama Dwefri Elembele and on the buy. Good morning, Mr. Akwasi. Please, I'm not a farmer, but I always feel pity for farmers. I'm appealing to the government to do everything possible to pay the farmers because without a farmer, Ghana cannot survive. Mr. Daniel, also dear. Good morning, Mr. Akwasi. If you are talking about history, then the name Ghana is not the original name. What are we talking about? That's NDC for you. That's NDC for you. Anytime they come to power, changing names are their priority. From Kofi Sapong. So dear, I don't know. The leaders should find something to do to fix this lack of social amenity because it's not fine. And after that, they expect us to vote for them. Okay. Mochi. As message. As no. My name is Honorable Denyina Elijah, Assembly Member for Mem Electoral Area in Atebubu, Amanti Municipal, the Bono East. If you come to Atebu, 50 kg bag of maize is sold 350 Ghana cedis. We are indeed suffering. Oh, wow. Good morning, Akwasi. What is the moral lesson in changing Kotoka? If the NDC man justified that the name Kotoka brings bitterness in people's mind, what about Rollins Park? Benghazi. Hey, Good morning, sir. Indeed, I really support Honorable Charles Radio. How can changing of name benefit us? Instead of seeking the welfare of cocoa farmers and teachers, come to Abrim and see how some teachers are facing difficulties, most especially those at deprived areas. If money is not there for the farmer or teacher, how can they buy fuel and cement they are boasting of? Ghanaians must be vigilant and vote against this government come 2028. Sir Ima from Abrim constituency. And on the free buy. The sad story of governance today is simple. Come to power, lower cedi to other currencies, rather tend to increase the cost of living for ordinary citizens. Ghanaians are burdened with endless increment, electricity tariff, water tariff, driving license, and other DVLA charges. 1 Ghana cedi increase per litre of fuel under the so-called Dumsor levy. Yet, with all these painful increase, government sector workers are given only a 9% salary increment. This is not just unfair. It is an insult. We are warning labor unions to wake up and stop sleeping with this government. History will judge them harshly. This government has clearly shown that it does not care about public sector workers. Message in it's not still in operations. If so, then they should go to Bono region again and to Doma district from Gastiman and then with Fribrekum and so Ebaim. We say, I mean, Ketia Christian from Obuasi, while acknowledging the significance of our Accra International Airport, I humbly believe its renaming, though symbolic, pales in comparison to the present needs of our rural communities. I urge our government to prioritize the development of these areas, ensuring equitable access to basic amenities and opportunities for all citizens. Thank you. Good morning, sir. Renaming Kotoka International Airport is long overdue because it's sinful to name coup makers after national monument like a major international airport. It's dishonest for MPP to criticize the rename of Kotoka International Airport after renaming several universities and monuments, including Tamale Airport and Kumasi International Airport. What was good for Tamale and Kumasi Airport under MPP is also good for Accra International Airport. 80 message here endorsement, dear Chira. Professor Beyuo, there's this message here. Where is this? Okay. As you can see, good morning. You see, maternity home in crisis as lack of ambulance and oxygen puts newborn at risk. I can see a maternity home in the Sunafo South District is facing a serious healthcare crisis, as the absence of functional ambulance with oxygen is putting the lives of critically ill newborn baby in grave danger. Ambulance are oxygen in him.
No, so I don't. Okay, but we are forward, mommy.
Okay.
I don't know, because Asinafo is supposed to have a district ambulance.
Yeah.
So I say then we can talk to the director of the National Ambulance Service.
Okay.
But Omoka say oxygen need
ambulance.
No, not like the ambulance. No. The way I understand say be ambulance need maternity home. Oxygen need maternity home. So more selling, there's a simple thing that they need to go and fill.
Okay.
Usually, sometimes you see oxygen concentrated, but and not to make it pure oxygen. It gives some level of oxygen. But the pure oxygen, a lot of the places, the maternity home is too small to have an oxygen plant or one casa. Okay. There's almost feel it until you follow up near here how we can help it out.
Yeah, because I'm feel it. Then they feel it.
Alright.
Then they feel it. Because in sky.
When I say they are buying sika,
it's scanning.
Oh, it's kind of under this government, NHIS, so frequently
that Accra International. And I pay me who text message there now will be send say we shall Ghana high before no. They need a lot of monuments. I do mudin atoso. Intino once you Kotoka Intl mu yinidin na nkomo mpe aibeni foforo intino because I suggest fly lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings
ambassador
akwesi
dem pacho Kotoka di na ye face no ye yin face because of ye aibeni
that be
ye face because aban say
o me say obi text message me have told you my position on this matter
nipa na send a message pato aban can say wo yi Kotoka di free airport is because of ye aibeni.
Oh, okay.
O ye face because I see Kotoka no ye cool
ejuma o ye
obi o ye cool so a o say o man kan kode ye to be because of
JJ Rawlings
o kind ni din na be
nipa no send o suggest say ye Kotoka no can farm JJ because JJ o ye founder of modern day Ghana
no pacho
president o ye founder of modern day Ghana Kotoka ye cool any ye dey free so me e kofa JJ ono so be ye cool so di ni abeto so
David JJ ye founder of modern day Ghana.
Me pacho, His Excellency say
founder of NDC.
Yen restore Dino. Or no oka has a CI. And ne, ya ka say the to your founder. Obeti de am. You see a day ma Accra International Airport. But pacho message obi su send me say CI maybe kind me say. No oka a dream say man must survive. Almost say I should make a passionate appeal to farmers and say yes sure. Momo fa omo farm. Because if you survive today, only to die tomorrow from the complications of galamsey. Ni enya day. Scan beba.
4 months.
Ebeba. Na mabut. Ebeba.
Aban papa ni.
Aban papa. Ye nyema yi. Wait. Abawe. Your combination.
For 4 months.
Abawe.
Hey, I could see
comparison ben awoka.
4 months.
Interest rate na. Interest rate na say.
What is it about interest rate?
Economy na say. Fuel was saying.
Fuel.
O driver ba fuel what saying.
Electricity bill to saying. You have to electricity 5 times the whole of last year. Electricity. You see, you have to
yes, see, akoko sacha akroma enye ne fe. But ne we da nyame ase say Ghana fo no nyina no ehu. So so ya dan tem. Enye ye ne be ma verdict.
Cocoa family ekuafo no cocoa
enye ye ne be ma verdict.
Okay.
Muntua cocoa. Ti ya manya ne say enye say cocoa farmers nyina kra na ye ntua omoka.
Muntua omoka.
Ebinumu eto. So sometimes e bia no mundu hoy.
Okay.
But this is the information I may pick. Say LBC
can be a siga beba.
Yeah, that muntua.
LBC is ni be e around. Inte bia be do ho a omoso benye omo de. But let's acknowledge in Yama Pa His Excellency John Dramani Mahama that has brought renewed hope to Oman way. Obi can 24-hour economy. And then you can say most of hospitals are here apart from the regular 24-hour emergency services no. They are now rolling out 24-hour outpatient services.
And they
say apart from emergency. The emergency
no only 24 hours.
And it's always been
like that. But it's
always been the case.
Are the OPDs
to the 24 hours.
To the 24 hours. So that you hypertensive, you need BP. What point ejuma wa 10 o'clock. Ultimate for kolebu no hu doctor no waji wedru.
Okay.
That was not there before.
Okay.
As part of the 24-hour economy. Okay. The directive have been given, and the teaching hospitals are starting the implementation this month.
Almost started this month.
This month.
So they are starting 24-hour health service this month.
This month, and I'm making emphasis to outpatient service because our critics say the emergency there's always been 24 hours.
Sure.
All hospitals run emergencies 24 hours.
Okay.
But outpatient service.
That's OPD, no?
OPD. Say me was situation me beji me edro.
Okay.
Nkofo kokolebu and I pass 3 eko saline na doctor aba 9.
Okay.
Abe starti. Obe fi obe 4 na whole day no ko.
Eti Kolebu Teaching Hospital,
all the teaching hospitals, all the teaching hospitals in Ghana.
Oh, strike me.
Oh, strike because of Kolebu.
But strike
chairman
strike beyond course.
Senior staff cost strike.
Kolebu. But your mama correcting the senior staff and yes, senior staff of Kolebu. Senior staff of the University of Ghana. And universities across the country. Uti and Ramu news from Joya. Senior staff announcement no wahano. Kumasi Fonsu your announcement. University Senior Staff Association.
I can see Joy FM. Touch one, touch all. Kolebu Senior Staff.
Kolebu Senior Staff.
Go and find out what's happening. What's happening?
I am telling you on authority.
Okay.
That this is a misreportage.
From Joy FM.
Oh, I'm coming. Yesterday.
From Joy FM.
Please, let me give you the fact. The only threat of a strike we have is not from senior staff of Kolebu.
Okay.
And I'm telling here on authority, your lab staff and the allied health workers.
Okay.
No, must see created directorates be empowered. They issued an intention. Say, young creators are directorate now, they'll go on strike.
Okay.
We have been with them in meetings. Yesterday we met them at the Ministry of Health, but no strike has been declared in Kolebu.
Senior staff.
So the senior staff here, and I'm telling you, Ubi Amo editor on check it, University of Ghana senior staff. But you know that in Kolebu, we have University of Ghana staff there.
So medical they are the ones going on
medical
strike.
School staff.
In terms of more
strike. It's not the Kolebu teaching hospital staff.
But that's
okay.
Mama, happy birthday.
So we per strike also.
Oh, that is my board chairman. I go see na board chairman Kolebu.
It's not my information.
I go see na me matter say more strike. It's be announced.
Mama, happy birthday kasi confirm Emma Abnabakwa and your birthday sure the best nyakopo won shira. No nyo kese ko ise obeye kese pam. The patcho me caps nyakopo ya mo and that fear the seed of February. E nyina ye ko eye pram ye maame we Hamina Rose Mate ayo baso tie meka abusua o esi skuye na abusuafo eso oto onsade afre adofo nyina nyame yadmo a eda fiada seed of February ye maame to empem eda fiada ene ye maame to empem e wo pram tie mra ne kogya abusua nkai nyina bere ma sano pes mo je brebe kan mo ko parliament
me pacho kan birthday no mama 1 minute be deputy minister for agric honorable John Dumelo me say no any birthday happy birthday
JJ happy belated happy
birthday man
and confirm
yes ni akoto aso
agosi mesa I congratulate Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia because I could see feet now are talking and end up from so elections in the way coy.
Now you don't cheat. Now you happy birthday.